Thank you, everyone. First, I wanted to thank George and Ramzia for opening up their beautiful home today. I'd like to thank Mercy for the opportunity and privilege of participating today. And thank you for all the amazing work. I'd like to thank everyone that's here today for participating. I know how busy everyone is, and to take time and make effort and share resources with those in need is a great blessing. So thank you so much. I especially want to thank my parents, Georgette and Fozie Shaya, for being the moral compass and rock of our family. And finally, I wanted to thank my wife, Samantha, who's home with our two kids, Adele, who's 2 years old, and Grayson, who's 6 months old. If someone could make sure they got that acknowledgement on video, I appreciate that. I always want proof that I'm thinking about my wife when I'm out, so thank you. So, just very briefly, I was asked to speak a little bit about what we're contributing. We have a company called J&B. We are not the Scotch whiskey, for the record. J&B is a family-owned, privately held enterprise. My mother owns 51%. My father owns 49%. So we say my mother's boss at home and at work. And I know you know what I'm talking about, so. There's someone who knows. So, but we have 16 different enterprises, and we have customers globally. If you don't believe in God, come and visit J&B one day. I can't say we're that smart. We certainly work very hard, and my father always says J&B is a testament to God's blessings, and that we're just the CEOs of his blessings. And I think that's one of the reasons we are so blessed, is because my parents have always taken that attitude. One of our companies that is a company called HealthNet Connect. Now, I will never forget this. We were at a restaurant on Orchard Lake having breakfast one day, and my father had this epiphany. We were talking about the future of healthcare, and he says, "Son, telemedicine will be big one day." I'm like, "Dad, you can't turn your computer on and off." He's like, "It will be big." And this was a little over 5 years ago, and we had a vision. The vision was to be able to do an entire virtual visit with a patient anywhere in the world in a HIPAA-compliant, FDA-approved environment. We literally started it from scratch, and today we are doing virtual visits literally around the world. We recently presented at the United Nations, and we also presented last year, and it's funny, there's a lot of legends in the cemetery, but there's very few legacies, and we really believe that virtual care, especially with the humanitarian use case scenarios, is going to be one way that my father believes really is for us to get back. So we see this group, Mercy, as an unbelievable opportunity to give back. People say, well, make a contribution, make a gift. What about making an investment? You cannot outgive God, okay? Whatever you give to those in need, you will get back exponentially, especially for those that don't even know it came from you, okay? Mother Teresa said, "There are no great things, only small things with great love." And I always remember that quote, and today it's something that is on my heart. So, people always say, well, when this time comes, or when this happens, or when. Well, Pope John Paul II said, the future starts today, not tomorrow. Today's our opportunity to make the future better for a lot of people in need. So I really want you to think about that. And I wanted to share with you a poem that one of my teachers, Brother King, I went to Brother Rice High School, shared with me, and I always remembered it, and it's his legacy to me. So I wanted to share it with you today on this special day. The poem is entitled, "The Power of Little Things," and it goes, "Great things we often find on little things depend. In very small beginnings have oft a mighty end. A single utterance may good or evil thought inspire. One little spark enkindled may set a town on fire. What volumes may be written with little drops of ink, how small a leak unnoticed a mighty ship will sink. Our life is made entirely of moments multiplied, as little streamlets joining form the ocean's tide. My friends, in great ways and in small ways, we can make a difference to a lot of people that need it. So I call upon you today to think about that. Thank you.